Okay, the ninth round is just about to go live here in this matchup. Quixz Academy versus Zerhoscher. Both teams last match this season of the 99Damage League. This is the 4th division, so both teams are pretty good. I think Zerhoscher is above Quixz on the scoreboard. And, well, it doesn't look like any of the teams want to engage first. Nobody wants to be that player to die first for their team in a knife round. Inferno, not as impactful as Nuke. Quixz winning this one too. They won the one on Nuke where they started CT, and well, they got 13 rounds on their CT side there. But I don't know if they can get 13 rounds on their Inferno CT side. I'll probably switch. Yep, they're set up for good stuff. So I don't think any of the teams can rank up to or be qualified to play the relegation matches for Division 3. That's both teams ready. Quixz this time not opting to go for 5 people with armor. They have 1 kit and 2 flashes on the Reeve. It looks like they'll play 3 players towards B at the start of the round. Zerhoscher though, they're just waiting in T-ramp, maybe for the nades and banana from top mid. That's a good call, just 1 player lurking up through T-apps. That is metal. This is a lot of map control gain for him, and there's nobody here to stop it. Quixz though, they are rotating 1 player over towards A, so there are 4 people there now, just gambling. Quixz does get the opening here, as you can hear metal pop a nade. But look here, Zerhoscher is rushing up banana. Only 1 player here, and that's Quixz. He's faced with 4 players. Probably trying to wait for his teammates here. Yep. Just letting them have the sight, not giving them the man advantage. Tobex and Quixz though, in tandem almost, getting dual kill here. Tobex probably spots the shoulder there on Aktash and gets the clean headshot. Quixz helping with the last kill, but that's a clean round and a, well, pistol round win for Quixz. And Quixz played that perfectly, falling back, just spotting out the players, falling back, waiting for his teammates, and then doing the retake together, because especially on a pistol round, you don't want to lose a pistol round, you want to play it safe, and well, 4 Glocks against 1 USP, that rarely works out. But you can see though, Zerhoscher, they did get the bomb down, so they actually do have an AK and a couple of SMGs here. Scout onto metal. Quixz is not the scoped weapon this time. Maybe metal just wanted the scout, or maybe Quixz doesn't like it. They do have 2 smokes and a couple flashes and nades. I'd say go towards B with this kind of weaponry, because you don't want to take the long ranges. And when you only have 2 smokes and no molly for pit, that's a good tag though onto Quixz, but Quixz gets the spam through the smoke, gets the headshot onto metal. And that's the opening, and you can see Quixz, they invested in mollies, and that's probably been a good investment. Reeve though with the bison actually getting a kill onto Aktash. And now just 2 players left on short. Not sure why we're spectating Quixz there, but maybe it's because the players are rushing back. Pushing back, not rushing back. Good kill there though onto Quixz, who's tagged by the scout earlier in the round. Deciding to peek out, but only having an MP9, you don't have much to lose. Good positioning by Quixz, gets the kill onto GEC. And now Quixz 1 versus 4. His mission is just to get the bomb down. Well, there should be an AK for Quixz somewhere. It isn't picked up yet, so maybe they're not aware that Zerhoscher did have an AK. But yet again, Zerhoscher, they'll have to stay on pistols because they just lost their force buy. So Quixz opting to just play the SMGs. Quixz actually rebuying an MP9. That's totally fine, because you can just farm more and more cash. Nades down banana, but the players are on almost the opposite side of the map. I guess the opposite side of where they can be so far in the round. In second mid, all players just walking up apartments where they'll meet Dust Bunny here with the Bison. Triple kill by him. Does get taken down by GEC. Last two players though, just rushing out into the bullets of Tobex. Quick round. Bunny going down, but he only had a Bison, so that's totally fine, and it's especially fine when he got 3 kills, and that's $1,800 in his bank, 600 per kill. It did just go from 7,700 to 2,900, but even if Quixz lose this round, they can still buy the next one and potentially do a half buy the round after. Late nade here by Quixz. Does a bit of damage onto Aktash, actually. He's already down to 66 HP. Tries to do a follow-up nade, but it's way too late and the players have already fallen back. Quixz leaning towards A here with their players, and well, that's the right call. Probably because it suddenly got really quiet at banana, so they knew something fishy was up and they decided to rotate over. Just one player left in banana, 4 others. They're trying to open up A. Quixz is with the upper, gets the kill onto Reeve, who actually has a nade out. Probably waiting for a player to peek, wasn't ready for the op though. Quixz on the cubby corner, sorry, Tobex on the cubby corner. Gets a kill. That's Bunny from the pit, gets a kill and a good flash onto Cry, who's already on the site, and well, he knows Tim is in pit, Bunny is in pit, so why shouldn't he get that kill? Now though, Quixz decided to stay in a couple SMGs here. I think they had 2 SMGs, 2 MP9s, and well, you can see they still have the horrible FAMAS onto Quixz. They're deciding to do a retake because they do have the money and they just want to destroy Zerhoscher's money. Quixz failing to do so though because, well, he has to FAMAS Kiwi. Gets a kill after that awkward battle. He does have a kit, so could go for it, but doesn't clear his angle, and that's Quixz with an easy Glock headshot onto him. And that's Zerhoscher's first round, 3-1. Yes, this is Zerhoscher's pick, so you would expect them to have a couple of good strats here, and well, so far we've seen them do a couple of smokes, well, it was a fake, but it was a bad fake towards B last round, I think it was, or the round before. But it seems like they know how to take banana. Quixz though, they did nade down, I guess. Yes. No, Kiwi still has his nade and so does Quixz, so they haven't naded banana yet. Maybe they're just saving their nades for when the push comes. So far it seems like Zerhoscher wants to go towards B. 3 players posted up there and the bomb is with them as well. Just 2 players baiting out a couple of mollies and flashes on A, and now Quixz, they do have the molly, so they do molly off the players. Actually, they even have a second molly there. Not sure what we're spectating over at A, but you can see Quixz. Kiwi gets the kill onto pit, actually gets a double kill. Good molly and good flash. Bunny goes down to Cry over at A side, and that's the A side open. You can see Quixz just rushing to stop the bomb from going down, but it seems like that's an impossible mission because, well, bomb is already running down short in the hands of Quixz. Cry overpeaks a bit too overconfident there, and goes down. Bomb needs to be planted now, planted just in time. A second to spare. 3. Couple seconds to spare. Not sure what Quixz was doing there. He could hear his bomb to his right, and well, good positioning by GC here. Brings it into a 1 versus 2. Kiwi now doesn't have a kit, and it's in a 1 versus 2. Creeping down short. Even though he knew a player was just in abs, GC's ready, just teabagging a bit. Now 3-2. We'll probably go to 3-3 here as Quixz. They have nothing. They have one deagle, but well, that won't help much when Chris and Kiwi are already almost dead over a B. Chris down to 23 HP. That's not what you want to see, but well, it's better than Bunny, who's down to 0. And they do only have pistols, so all they can hope for is maybe one kill like that. Reeve should hear the second player. Does, but doesn't kill him. Cry actually gets dinked there, but with his quick reactions and only a USB shooting at him, he gets the kill in Boiler as well. No, Metal finally finishing off the 2 players he damaged over at Banana earlier this round. And that's 3-3. Quixz now finally having the money to buy again. We'll probably do so with good nades. Not the best ones in the world, you can see only. Okay, 3 players with full nades, but one of the players has a mag 7. That is Bunny, though he does play apps. So the mag 7, it can work up close. I've seen like what, 1 mag 7 ace in my, well, I guess it's almost 3,500 hours on CS now. I haven't done one myself because I rarely play the mag 7 anymore. It was way better before. Like, when I say before, I mean like in 2014 and 15. But so was the M4A1, and now it sucks a lot. The M4A1, it's like the A4 is just superior. It has been for a while now, but well, mag 7 works out for Bunny, and he gets a headshot onto Cry. It is an AK that's retrievable for him, but he falls back, doing the right thing, not wanting to give himself up. Nobody there to trade him, and well, they do have the man advantage, so just keep Zerhoscher on their toes, keep them guessing as to where the CTs are. They do find one over a B though, Metal getting the entry, having pushed down. Top is getting a kill over at A long, that's just one player lurking though, and now the last 3 CTs are stuck over at A. Bunny finally picking up that AK. And there's 2 players with kits here, so this is a doable round. 2 players coming from Banana and 1 from CT. The CT player just waiting for the teammates to come in. Clears out every corner. Doesn't clear bottom or beneath the sandbags, but actually gets a flick, but it's traded pretty easily by GC. Easy by GC, who gets a triple kill over a B side here. Goes for a teabag again. That's not, you don't see that a lot, at least not in like league matches. You might see it on Faceit and matchmaking, but I mean, if you don't get like a knife kill or something, you don't see a lot of people doing it because people start to think you're toxic. I'm not saying GC or GEC is toxic here, but I remember I used to do it when I was in Gold Nova and I got like an op flick onto someone. Well, that doesn't happen anymore because I don't play the op anymore. Well, talking about the op, Grexus does play the op. It goes down to the deal of Chris, but Metal, he's ready with his AK to trade him. Three to 5 now. Terrorist side working pretty well for Zerhoscher here. It seems like they know how to play their map pick. So far they've shown good rotations when they get openings and good trades, good post-plant situations, and just overall good teamwork. Seems like they do like to split though, just leaving mid. not really having your player watching up mid. You would expect Grexes with the op to kind of contest mid or something earlier on, but he really hasn't. But Quixz hasn't been too aggressive there either, so why should he? But Metal, this is the second time he's just walked down to B and gotten an entry. Like, you gotta have some control over your site. Like, he can't just walk down like that and get an entry. At least have your team ready to trade you if you fail the aim battle. Well, Bunny not getting the kill there, standing just wide open, having maybe one of his arms covered, and well, the rest of Quixz just goes down with him to the grave, as it's only Chris standing, asking his teammates what's going on, why did you just die on A? Can't you just kill them? It's not that hard, just tap their head with your weapon and kill them. And you can see now as Zerhoscher goes up to 6-3 lead, Quixz calls for a pause. Metal just making sure that nobody is ninja defusing, because, well, they haven't really cleared out where Chris is. They probably could, they probably should as well, because they know Quixz is low on money and they don't want them to buy, and if they get this last killer, they know for like, it's like an 80% chance if Quixz will buy this round, because their weaponry is pretty bad, but if they save an M4, they have a slight chance next round. And for all Zerhoscher knows, Chris could have been waiting right outside the A side, just killing all the 5 players. There was nobody who left side early to clear out where their teammates could go in and save. That might come back and punish them later if they don't do that. Because if there's more than one CT player saving, you can probably think that they'll try to go for exits, and if you have 1 or 2 people who leave the site early, especially when you're 5 in a post-plant situation, if 1 of your or 2 of your guys leaves the site early, they can scout out like, okay, I went through apps, it's clear. You can exit through apps, or you can exit through CT. It's clear. Because, well, you don't want to lose weapons. Sure, Zerhoscher has bank to lose weapons, but it doesn't seem like they want to, because they didn't go hunt Chris. Like, they had more than enough time to hunt Chris. They didn't even plant the bomb before after there was only 1 player left. Now the pause is pretty long for Quixz. Looks like they're going for a half buy. I don't think they should go for a full buy here. They have the full round loss bonus, as you can see right here. So if they save a couple thousand and they get 3,900 in round loss bonus, they'll have pretty good utility and weaponry. Finally though, they're ready, they've talked through what's going wrong, what they need to switch up, and they're ready to fight with their Nova 1M4 and 3 Eagles. M4 going fast on him, Banana actually getting the kill. That's what you want to see, something switched up, some map control gained. So far this map they have played Banana pretty far back. They've played from B side, just letting players walk down, and as I said, that hasn't worked out. So this round they switch it up, they smoke bottom Banana and they take control of it, actually getting a kill and potentially a weapon for it. Not sure what happened to it, nobody has picked it up yet. Maybe it got naded back to T-ramp, I'm guessing, since nobody picked it up. That nade could have been lethal for Reeve, but he's smart and pushes back. just looking for some info, playing the corner right now, but it doesn't matter because the remaining terrorists are... Seems like they want to push towards A. They've lost the player at B, they've lost control over Banana, they have no idea where the CTs are, but on A they have some of control. They've already walked out, well, apartments, and they've walked out at night, but Kiwi gets the info that they're coming from CT, and now you can see Reeve here, he's taking a position in Banana. Kiwi now left on left on side, gets 1 kill, 2 versus 4 now. This is looking good for Quixz. Tobix has picked up an AK as well, and that molly missing. Doesn't matter as Grex's and Aktash does get 2 kills. Finally plants the bomb. Kind of risky behind the fountain here, but Bunny goes down to Grex's op. Not ready for him planning on fountain probably. And well, Grex's just finishes off his 4K by killing Tobix coming from Banana. And they're up to 7 rounds already. 10 rounds into the game and you've won 7 of them. That's what you want to see, especially when you're on T side. This used to be a bit of a CT sided map, maybe like 10-5 or 6-9, but now it's pretty even. It's been played a lot, and the map reworks just makes for a more even map than it used to be, and especially Banana is more like controlled than it was before, because when they had the pillars and all of that stuff, you could easily get stuck, and it was just the CTs had such an advantage in Banana before they did the remake. Well, looks like the terrorists will have an advantage this round though, as they get 2 openings on A. 1 on short, 1 on balcony. Quixz though, they're low on money. They should probably save Quixz. He can drop over an M4 if he survives. But as I say that, he gets killed through the smoke, and that's unfortunate, because, well, if he saved his M4 he could have dropped over one, because he had 2,700. Still has, but he'll probably use the money on himself if they decide to buy. Bunny and Reeve could go for a UMP, or Bunny could go for a shotgun again. I'm guessing we'll see a buy from Quixz next round. They've already lost a half. Zerhoscher up to 8. And yeah, they need something to work out, and well, we're doing yet another pause. The first pause, it did work out for them, so maybe they'll figure out something this time. Maybe a push down mid, but I think Chris, not sure where they got the op from. Did they save it last round? Because nobody could have bought that op, so I'm guessing they saved the op. That's good. I didn't catch that, but that's good. Haven't really seen the op too much from Quixz, so they've been in a pretty bad economical situation. So to save an op, that's huge. Maybe Tobix can do some plays with it. He did get a couple of nice kills on Inferno, and as he stands in the molly that kills Kiwi in the end, he does get one. But considering, well, Kiwi died in the molly and Tobix is down to 29 HP, could actually go down to that nade. Only tags him for 2 though. Looks like that player was lagging a bit, but yeah, you could say it's advantage terrorist here, because when you're 4 players on the CT side, you have to play 2 players on each site, potentially, but that's what Quixz is doing here at least, and it just breaks up the defense, and a 4 versus 4, it favors the T side. Because now you can see 4 players pushing 2 players. That's, yeah, if you were to play out this exact situation here 10 rounds in a row, Quixz would maybe win it 1 or 2 times. But Bunny though, he is ready for it, but only gets 1 kill. 2 players here already though. Zerhoscher doing it a bit slow. Turning it around into a round win. That's good rotations, good communication by Quixz, and Zerhoscher going a bit too slow, gives away the round. Pause yet again working out for Quixz. They get an opening, and well, opening didn't do much as they got a player killed in the molly. But they win the round with 3 players alive. Good nade damage here in Banana. Haven't really seen that much this game. You usually see the B players doing a lot of nade damage, or at least some nade damage onto the terrorists in Banana, but GC tagged down to 41 HP. Makes him a one-hit headshot with the M4. That's, well, that's the disadvantage of being on the CT side. You have the M4, it doesn't even do a one-hit headshot. But I mean, I guess that's what balances thing out, is, well, Quixz decides to just peek with 10 HP, maybe not realizing he's tagged. Terrorist almost punishing it, but they decide to rotate, making a lot of noise while doing so. So you should see Quixz rotating soon. Only 1 player though. 2 last players on B. They're posted up, and Bunny being double mollied out of pit still hasn't died. That's huge. Crying gets a dropping headshot onto him. That I didn't even see him flick to his head, but 3 versus 4 now. Quixz has to do 1 better than they did last round. But yeah, clock is ticking down. Reeve, only one with the kit, goes down. Yeah, Tobex is gonna save the op here. And yeah, that's 9 now for Zerhoscher. CT set for Quixz are really working out. They were actually the ones to pick to start CT, but I guess when it's not your map pick, maybe you're not that confident. And well, Zerhoscher's map pick, Inferno, is working out for them so far. 5 rounds in the lead. This match doesn't really have any impact for both teams though, so I guess they're not taking it too seriously, but it's always nice to win, especially when you also get the opening. Tobex has been really good at opening this game. If you were to look at the stats, I wish I could have someone create like a stat list or something like ESL, HLTV, but it feels like whenever Tobex gets an opening, they win most of the time. They win the round, not the game, the round. Not much happening, just got 1 terrorist down on me, the 2 others just falling back, but it's yet another good fake. You can see a CT already rotating over. I mean, he's on his way back as Bunny gets the kill but gets traded, and well, that's a player spotted in apps. That's not what you want to see when you're Tobex. You wanna get a kill, just like Metal gets over at B. 3 versus 3 now. 14th round of the game. It is doable. So Metal, he's over B, and they know that, so they're defusing a 10-second defuse. Tobex should be the one to go for the diffuser, as he has the kit, and well, almost cost them the round, but it only costs 1 life, and well, Quixz are broke. They don't want to throw away a player. At least Chris can save the op here, but well, you can see Bunny only... He doesn't even have 4,000 in his bank. He's broke. If Tobex would have defused that bomb and Metal didn't get that one kill, yeah, Reeve could have some more nades, but they figure it out and they actually have pretty good nades. And 3 kits. Kiwi still doesn't have a kit, even though he needed that last round. Tobex steals the kill from Bunny. But yeah, you can see Tobex, he got an opening last round. They won it. This round, he got an opening and he actually follows this up with the second kill. Third of the round as Kiwi also gets one over at B. Looks like Quixz is going to be able to bring it back to 6-9 here. And well, that's good considering you're in Quixz's shoes. Because, well, the CT side so far hasn't really worked out for them. Chris now stacking Cubby, does flash out, does actually flash the player. How didn't he spot that flash? Grexis now does get the trade, but is stuck in a 1 versus 3. Player here to join in on A side. Both players missing their shots, and, well, that's the bomb planted. Nade completely messes him. Gets 1 kill, but he needed 3 to get the round, and half ends 6-9 in the favor of Zerhoscher. This is, I guess, kind of a scoreline you would expect, but to be in the opposite order, you would expect the CTs to have 9 rounds. So 6-9, will Quixz be able to get a better T side than Zerhoscher? Will Zerhoscher be able to have a better CT side than Quixz? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. There's not much more to do. Quixz is ready, just waiting for Zerhoscher now. All players this match pretty even. You can see Grexis is up at 15 kills and only 8 deaths. That's pretty good, but considering they've been winning, you would expect at least a player to have some good stats. Quixz though, their stats aren't actually horrible considering they lost, how many rounds is that? 8 rounds in a row? Yeah, 8 rounds in a row. You would expect Quixz's stats to be worse. You can also see here a lot of turrets surviving these last few rounds here, but then Quixz did a lot of damage these last few rounds, but they also died a lot themselves. You see here, Reeve actually up at 21 enemies flashed. Well, Cry is still at 0. I guess yeah, you do wanna flash people when you're on the T side. You do want to flash people on the CT side as well. Don't get me wrong here, but you would expect Cry to at least have 1 or 2 enemies flashed. His teammates has like 6+, all of them. Still just waiting for Zerhoscher here. I guess maybe somebody has a pizza in the oven or had to go to the restroom or something is up because they're not typing ready. It's been a couple of minutes now since they half-ended, but well, I don't think there's any. There's probably a rule against it, but it's probably like 15 minutes or something like that. Camera just switching between players, not really knowing what to do. I'm getting a bit tired of it now. Can I just... Yeah, okay, now we're just watching Kiwi now. The camera isn't switching back and forth because that was getting a bit annoying. And it's also getting a bit annoying that nothing is happening because, well, I mean, for all we know, Zerhoscher's, all of the players on Zerhoscher's house could be burning right now. There we go. Oh wait, were we actually waiting for Quixz to be ready? Okay, maybe their house was burning down. Okay. Well, Quixz now on the T side. They are up one map this best of 2, but well, you can only kind of win the best of 2 if you win 2-0. Good nades though by Zerhoscher. Quixz not doing the same as Zerhoscher did and waiting on T-ramp pistol round. Tobik's already down to 69 HP. Probably not even spotting a player. Maybe even spotting just his shoulder. Not much happening. Only Reeve has a smoke and 2 flashes. CTs have already used up all their nades, but they do have a kit. Looks like Quixz is wanting to push B here as they throw their one smoke towards CT. Aktash though gets Bunny over the A side, but that's just a decoy. Should spot the shadow here, doesn't, and Cry gets a double. Metal blocking Cry, who tries to go back into church there, but it's a kill, and now bomb is being defused. Wrong player shot at, and bomb should be defused here. Yeah, Grex is getting that last kill, but Cry with his double from graveyard. Sorry, not graveyard, church. Or ruins. On the new Inferno it's a church. On the old one it was a ruins. But that double is what got them the round. Quixz though, they did get the bomb plant, so you can see here 3 Deagles, 2 AKs. This round is totally doable. They even have 2 players with full nades. Tobik's could have bought a couple of nades, because I mean, you have 1400. He's probably saving for an AWP though, so if they win this round, he will be able to afford an AWP. But will the AWP be beneficial when Zerhoscher is on, well, low weaponry? No. But is no utility beneficial when Zerhoscher has weapons? No. So I guess it's kind of a weird situation for him. He just decided the first thing, and that's to save for the AWP, no matter what. Reeve gets spotted out by Cry over at B. Opening kill going towards Zerhoscher. They haven't heard the AKs yet, so they have no idea that Quixz is bot. They just know, okay, they're on pistols. They spotted a deagle. So maybe Quixz is just waiting for the CTs to go aggressive, maybe with their SMGs. Doesn't really look like Zerhoscher wants to do that. Just almost 20 seconds left on the clock here. Well, the one smoke they had going over towards CT. That's players out. AK still not spotted, and well, finally gets 1 kill, but left in a 1 versus 2, has to plant the bomb, and Aktash knows that. Actually, doesn't want to push the smoke. That's weird. When you know a player is planting the bomb, he can't shoot you, so why not just push him? Quixz getting yet another bomb plan here as he puts the rip graffiti onto, I think it was Chris's body who's there. Yeah. Now though, Quixz just deciding to go for a half buy, using the bomb money they got last round. 6-11, they don't really want to give up any more rounds. This one, they kind of have to give up. They have a slight chance considering, well, pistols, it sometimes works out. And they do have a lot of flashes. And, well, from looking at the stats during halftime, we could see that Quixz, they know how to use their flashes. Who was it? Reeve wasn't 20 people flashed or something? That's insane. Well, Bunny would have needed a flash there, but didn't come in, so he goes down. Looks like Quixz is just going one by one here. Bomb just left lonely down at T-ramp. Well, and it doesn't even look like the bomb will be planted because nobody's there to pick it up, and Quixz is just going out one by one into the scopes of Zerhoscher, who just got their 12th round. GEC again, teabagging. You don't see a lot of players doing that, and he's been doing that constantly this game. So I guess maybe it's his thing. Always now. He did save for the op, gets flashed and doesn't go for the shot, even though his crosser was right over the player. But, well, he was completely white, so he had no way of knowing. Does push back though without even getting tagged. Now that's huge. Good nade though from Metal over into second mid. Tags Reeve down to 77, makes him a one-hit headshot with the M4, and kind of makes it an AK, I guess. It's not really. It has higher fire rate. The AK has pretty slow fire rate compared to the M4, but Tim does Bunny too. 65 HP without even spotting a player. You gotta hate when that happens. So it seems like they're going to push without the bomb. They haven't decided where to go, and it's only 42 seconds left in the round. You gotta make a decision, and especially when two of your players go down without getting any map control. You got top banana, sure, but that's because the CTs gave it to you. You haven't worked to get any map control, and now you have to run all the way back to T-ramp, grab the bomb, and then just join your team into A. Like, Kiwi here, he has to pull his knife out and just run, hoping his teammates has already opened A side when he's there, but doesn't seem like they can do it. Both Tobex and Bunny going down, and now it's just Kiwi left. 10 seconds. Does get a kill, but no time to plant the bomb, and well, the bomb is actually unplantable when you're dead, so it doesn't help. 13 rounds now for Zerhoscher. Quixz, they do decide to force buy. Maybe they just want to rush somewhere. Just look, like they're actually bringing the bomb with them, but the 19 banana doing a ton of damage onto them. And now Op posted up into CT. Rotates around to Coffins and should be able to get a kill from there. But he's getting pushed, maybe even knifed. No. Bunny just... That was a free kill for him. He could have killed the Opper. And well, Tobex could have killed the guy CT as well, but he didn't shoot. Or I don't know what's going on here. Reeve does hit a nice headshot though, and re-smokes CT. Does hear the player with his smoke, and Tobex and Reeve finishes off the round. But Not sure what Bunny was doing there. Did he run out of bullets or something? He must have, because why would you... But he had a primary, so why would he run out of bullets on his primary and his secondary? Just going for the knife and then just running straight into a CT player who kills him. That could potentially have thrown away the round, but... Luckily for Quixz it didn't, and they're finally up to 7. After a struggle to get there. Good pre-fire onto Cry here by Chris. Cry couldn't even get off a shot before he rotated around. Smoke kind of missed. Not sure if Zerhoscher knows that, but Cry is watching the smoke. Well, he'll get smoked himself this time. Looks like it also rotated around to Coffins. But he smoked up there too. Kiwi just walking out, looking straight into the wall, not even checking U-box. Good molly. Cry should be able to hear that. And actually spots a player too. Spots a second, kills both. And now Dice Bunny left in a 1 versus 4. 2 players are low, but bomb not planted for him the slightest. And well, he was ready for the player pushing banana, but when a player jumps and you whiff your shots like that, yeah, a 1 versus 4 just isn't looking too good for you. Zerhoscher now almost approaching match point as they're on 14, and well, Quixz yet again they're broke. They did get the bomb plant though, luckily for them. So they can buy and they'll get good nades. Only 1, maybe 2 players with low utility, but it's decent. But the nade utility down banana for Zerhoscher, it's like last round. It does damage, and look at that molly. That molly demolishes 3 of the players. And you can just see all of them just. Their HP just vanishing. Toby's now left on 1 HP. Goes down to the molly. And so does Cry, but well, Metal comes in and saves the day. Gets a double kill on the retake there. It wasn't really a retake, they didn't have the bomb down, but they had Quixz had the site, but they didn't have the bomb down on the site, so it wasn't a bomb site, I guess. If that makes sense. Zerhoscher now on match point. Quixz, they'll have to force buy in yet again. Nades, bottom mid, and banana. 2 players already below 50 HP. And well, Quixz, they didn't do the same. They decided to play B the same way as Zerhoscher is doing by giving top banana up to the terrorists. But the difference is that Zerhoscher actually does nade damage. And when you can do damage without even spotting the player you're doing damage to, that's the best type of damage. Because sure, you can do damage to a player you're looking at, but he has a high potential of doing damage to you too. So why not just chuck that nade down banana or bottom in when you know that's where the T's are coming from. You might do no damage, or you might do a little bit of damage, but a little bit of damage is better than no damage. And well, so far it seems like Quixz has been able to do damage, but just as much as given back by the CTs. 3 versus 3 now. I mean, that does favor the CTs. You can see the terrorist 3 guys just pushing 1 bomb site here. Players starting to rotate over. Now 3 versus 3 on a retake. Quixz, they do have to win this round or they'll lose the map. Chris spawns the shadow but looks away. Oh, good camera here. Cry though, 5-7 kill. Wins the Inferno game for Zerhoscher, and the series go 1-1 to both teams. Both teams winning their map pick. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you follow us on Twitter to stay updated for when we go live next time. You can also do so by following us on Twitch, and you can check out our website if you want to learn more about us and check out other match scores. So I'll play some music for you guys and then I'll end the stream. So see you next time.